Let's move towards the second topic of discussion from chapter 1, that is functions of management. Remember students, whenever you see the functions of management, you must remember an acronym called POS-DC. Surprisingly, these are the different chapters of part 1A of your NCERT book. If we talk about P, it stands for planning. That is chapter 4. O is nothing but organizing. Chapter 5. S is for staffing. This is chapter 6 in your book. D is directing, which is also chapter 7. And C stands for controlling. That is chapter 8 of your part A NCERT. So with this thing in mind, POS-DC, let us see a few questions on this topic. If we see the NCERT booklet, on page number 19, they have explained the functions of management. If you see this NCERT, for planning P, they say that it is the function determining in advance, means it is something for future, that is what is to be done, who is to do it, how is it to be done. So these are the functions of planning, and it's futuristic, it's a mental exercise that plans. NCERT has defined organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So if we see organizing O, this is a function of assigning duties, grouping tasks, establishing authority and allocating resources for a specific plan to be carried in the organization. Similarly, staffing, S, it is simply stating that finding the right people for the right job at the right time is staffing. Then if we see the next function, that is directing, there is motivation, leadership, influencing, then communicating and ultimately supervising the task of the employees. While the last function, controlling, relates to monitoring organizational performance towards the achievement of organizational goals. So the third question from this chapter, from previous 5-year question papers and the 6th sample question paper of 24-25, it says, name the function of management which will helps in the formulation of plans in the light of the problems that were identified and thus helps in better planning for future. So as we have already talked about, planning is the function that is relating to future, that is a mental exercise. It's a primary and the first and the foremost function under management to decide how the things have to go, who is to do what task in the organization. If we see the next question, this is another question on functions of management. So as it is a case-based question, we'll read the last line first. It says, the function of management which helped Umang in identifying that he could not meet the target. So meeting the target, as we have just discussed, when we are trying to monitor the targets achieved or the statistics of achievement of targeted goals, then we generally talk about function called controlling. So from the last line itself, it is very clear that this function is controlling. However, to read the entire case study, let us begin from top. Umang was working as production manager in LG Papers Limited. The company had launched new eco-friendly paper straws in the market. He was given a target of producing 5,000 straws a day by the general manager. In spite of making the employees work overtime, Umang could not meet this target. On investigation, it was found. So the company is also investigating. It means they are monitoring the progress. it was found that the employees not received the right training to manufacture these eco-friendly paper straws. So the employees were sent for special training to help them manufacture these straws. So as we can say here, the key word is investigating, that which means we are monitoring the progress and we are seeing that where do we stand in the yardsticks of accomplishment of organizational goals. So it is none other than the function of controlling. In another case study, this is a straightforward question. It says, name the process of working with and through others to effectively and achieve the organizational objectives by efficiently using its resources. So the two concepts of the process has been used here in the question. So it's none other than management, because both these concepts relate to management. So I hope the topic is very clear. Thank you.